All right, so today for my dividend experiment, I've got two picks for you and just finished doing it. So here they are. Well, my first one is Champion Iron. Now, Champion Iron was on my screener. Now, I did reduce the restrictions on my screener just slightly because I could have gone with PKI again, but I've purchased them twice recently and I'm happy with that purchase. So I'm going to go with Champion Iron, CIA, on the Toronto Stock Exchange. So these are all Canadian dividend stocks. So the thing, I guess, about Champion Iron, the thing I reduced is the amount of times it's done the dividend increase over the last so many years. So I reduced that to 5 years. It showed up on my screener, and then I went back to try and find it again, and it disappeared. So it's like kind of on the edge. But I went through and did the calculations on it, and I feel like it is pretty decent, so I'm sticking with it as my pick today. Now remember, I'm not an advisor, so this is not advice. This is just me doing an experiment and sharing it on YouTube. So if you agree, put some comments in below. If you disagree, put some comments in below. But Champion Iron, as of today, what is today? August 29th, and it is I think looking good. Now when I went into the analysts on Yahoo Finance, they said that this had huge projection, growth projections, so it might have skewed the formula that I kind of go in. The formula is not my choosing point, but it's kind of my backup. Like if I see something that I really don't like on that, then I might be like, ooh, why is it so off? It's just something that kind of makes me do that second check. But it also said buy, and it was actually a lot higher than I thought it would be. Yeah, so my second pick is ATD, Alimentation Couche-Tard, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but that's how I sounded it out. And this is one of those growth stocks that I don't foresee it having a huge drop for me to kind of do a buy-in. So it's not really one of my swing trade choices. It's definitely a growth projection. The formula that I was referring to for the previous stock, that formula actually had them as a sell, but they're actually in the middle of possibly doing a purchase of 7-Eleven, and I believe like that's gonna change the trajectory for them if they actually can get this to go through. Now they tried doing a purchase about a year ago, maybe 2 years now. It's a little while back, but it got turned down, and it was actually would have been a big change for them as well. So here's the thing, like they're continually showing to increase since they had their more recent drop. So they're up and down still, but you know, the peaks and valleys are showing upward trajectory. They don't have a really high dividend. It's only 0.88, but they do increase their dividend fairly regularly, and they're very aggressive for growth. So I feel like that growth should be something that in the future is going to get me where I want it. Now if they happen to get a really big increase, I probably will do my swing trade, but I'm kind of figuring I'm going to get consistent regular growth over them over the next 5 to 10 years. And even though the formula didn't agree with me, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, that's okay. Analysts don't have them at a really high rate, but if they keep buying up more stores and they keep changing them into their type of system where they seem to have a fairly decent profitability, I feel like this company does have long-term profitability, and it's going to be something that'll help me out. So that's it. Again, I'm not an advisor, so if you are following along and you decide to choose this, make sure it fits your portfolio. Otherwise, check with an advisor. And yeah, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.